History in the making. For the first time, a historically disadvantaged university has hosted the national fencing competition. To set the occasion apart even further, 15 learners from 2 township schools are also competing. One of them, Kgotsofalo Ramolife from Ditlalemeso High School, says he quit running for fencing last year. Ramolife and his teammates were only introduced to the sport last year, but are hopeful that their team will rank highly.
I feel so happy that I started this sport last year during the middle of the year. It was surprising because I didn't know much about it, but once sometimes felt like experiencing seeing the newspaper sport so I was seeing those kind of people wearing this kind of clothes, whereby I felt like, maybe one day I can find an attractive sport. So I was a runner at first, so I left running and came to fencing.
The sport it means a lot to me. That's the reason why I'm here. Just to make a name for myself out in the world. There's a sport that is good and I'm good at it. Just to find something that I can enjoy for this piece of it.
Their teacher believes the sport should also be introduced at local primary schools in order for the learners to start while they are still young.
I should think it would be better if maybe they also introduced it at primary schools, because according to my understanding, it is only Ditlalemeso and Hwiti, which are high schools, which are given this opportunity to play this sport.
Competition organizers say hosting the competition at a previously disadvantaged university is part of their efforts to foster social cohesion. They say several projects are currently underway to take the sport to even more rural areas.
We have a project which actually is more my baby. It's called the Ditlalemeso project. And if you know the meaning of Ditlalemeso, it's bring it on. And that was the challenge. It was like we are happy to take on the challenge of taking fencing to our schools. So we have 2 schools, Hwiti and Ditlalemeso, schools around the university who have become part of the community engagement program. And we have 30 learners from there who are part of fencing. Some of them you are seeing them fence in the hall.
Other participants have also welcomed efforts to make the sport accessible to all communities.
I know fencing has a history of being an elitist sport, but it's not that anymore. You're seeing, even in international competitions, you're seeing fencers from Africa, from South America, from Asia, all really competing with the top in the top levels. So I really think it's great that we have competitions here so that Limpopo fencers can have a chance to compete in nationals more regularly.
This is working towards my selection for overseas competitions, and I've been training very hard to get to this point, so very excited for this.
At the moment it's looking pretty good. I've only lost 1 pool round, so we're aiming for the stars.
The Limpopo Fencing Association has appealed for investments and sponsorship into the sport.
Well, the only way we can remove that barrier is if we have genuine partnerships with people. The reality is fencing can never compete with soccer, where you can buy 1 ball and reach 100 kids. So, there is an investment into equipment, there is an investment into the kit. But once you have that kit, the kit lasts forever. You can wear that if you don't, if your size does not change, you can wear that kit forever. So there is an investment for sure when it comes to the equipment. It's part of the reason why we can't expand and get thousands of people involved in it. It is a minor sport. It's considered a minor sport, but it is an Olympic sport. So therefore we need to invest in that sport, because we need to also change the demographic of the people from South Africa going to the Olympics.
The competition is set to end on Sunday. Biman Baloyi, SABC News, Mankweng.